YouTube. I guess I'm just going to keep using that. I mean, I had a couple of messages from people that said they enjoyed it. But anyway, what's up, guys? This is Smitty Smith. A couple of you have mentioned that you would like to see some more Call of Duty Black Ops footage, so that's what I'm bringing you here today. I am using an M14. Now, this is one of the earlier games that I had used the M14. This is before the most recent patch, and I had taken a few contracts to give this a try, and I ended up basically falling in love with this gun. It doesn't shoot as fast as the FAL. What I mean by that is it's got more kick, so you have to let the gun settle a little bit more before you start firing off more shots. The FAL you can shoot much faster and be much more accurate, especially at range, so you're going to see that a bit here. Now, I'm playing a game of Headquarters, and you'll see when we own the Headquarters and I get killed, I go ahead and just cut out the footage of me laying there on the ground. Nobody wants to see that. So with this class, I am running, as usual, Ghost, Sleight of Hand, and Ninja. I'm using, I think it's flash grenades and claymores, and you see my M14 with an ACOG there. So it's a really straightforward match. I'm playing with a lot of people that I know. I'm pretty sure we've got a full group here, so you'll see me really go for the objective a lot less than I normally do. Now, I know I say that in most of my videos, and that's just because when I'm doing, you know, the side the side objectives, meaning running around and keeping the other team off balance, I tend to do a lot better than if I just run for the objective and take the objective, because those are the people that generally take most of the deaths. So I need to give a shout out to my team for letting me generally be the Hellraiser each and every time we play. You're also going to see either one or two of the enemy players is away, so I get, I think, probably 5 or 6 easy kills. So I know what some people are going to say, you know, it's cheap, but you know, dude shouldn't have gone away. Don't go into a game if you're not going to play. My kill streaks are counter spy plane for those people who may or may not have, or may have an SR-71. I like to run with that because just it really pisses people off. Now, I'm also running SR-71, and that's how I know that it pisses people off, is because when I pop my Blackbird and someone pops their counter spy plane, it's basically a wasted kill streak, and nothing gets under the skin of somebody who's running that kill streak like a counter spy plane. So for those of you who think it's a useless kill streak to have, that, you know, sitting in that 4 slot, reconsider it. I'm also running dogs, and you'll see that a little bit later on. This team we're playing against, I mean, they're not fantastic, they're not the best. I think we win the game 250-10 maybe, and there's one capture in particular that they do a really good job of taking us out, getting in there and defusing it. Had we kept it a little longer, we could have ended the game without allowing them to get you know, any objectives whatsoever. You'll see again, you know, I generally stick to the outside of the map. This little trick here is you can actually get under the bridge that's on this map here, and this is jungle, in case you know, those of you didn't catch it at the beginning. It's obviously not one of the newer maps, so if you're watching this and you don't know what this map is, that means you don't own the game, and you're just trying to see if you like it. But at this point, you know, I'm doing you know, not very well. You know, could be doing worse, but taking a necessary death here. I should have got that guy, and it was my you know, lack of experience with this gun that really cost me the kill. As I'm running around here, I'll see a you know, the dot flash up in the back, so I know that there's an enemy up there. So I move in for the I'm trying to get a headshot, but obviously because of the jump and you know, the kick on the gun, I'll settle for a regular death. Now, the M14 is actually a 2-shot kill. I think it's from the stomach up, and I think it's from any distance. Don't hold me to that. I'm better with it actually at close range. You would think the exact opposite, but that's not the case. I've taken to using the FAL with a reflex scope on it, mainly because I'm at the I'm at the rank where I can use it now. But also, I can fire that thing so damn fast. I don't know if anybody uses the one-shot, semi-automatic assault rifles, but if you know how to work that right trigger, you can shoot these guns so fast. And going back and looking at some of these videos that I'm doing, it's almost as if I'm firing 2 bullets at once. Now, I've actually been accused of using a modded controller, on multiple occasions, and I can certainly understand where that's coming from, because I've accused people of the same thing. But now that I've gotten used to these semi-auto rifles, I can see the benefit of using them. First off, they're very high damage. They have to be to make up for the fact that they're extremely slow fire rate, and it's really dependent on whether or not you can pull that trigger fast enough. Now, here you're going to see me scoot over, nail someone on the bridge, and now I've got my SR-71 up after we've already got one up. So that gives you an idea of how this team is doing, and within a couple of seconds here, I actually have my dogs as well, and I let those bad boys loose. And it's fantastic when you can play games like this, because it does a lot for the ego. When you beat a team 250 to 10, you've got 2 SR-71s and a set of dogs. Generally, they all quit afterwards, so that's one of the downfalls. I think in one of the games that myself and my team had, we had either 6 or 8 SR-71s in one match of domination, and I don't know if anybody's had more than that. Now, that's not me saying I had that myself. That's, between the 6 of us. I think we called in 8 SR-71s back to back to back to back over and over again, and gave us the ability to really just roll over the other team. And that's, gets back to my earlier point of, I think you should always run with a counter spy plane if you're not doing hardcore. Hardcore obviously requires a different skill set and a different play style in order to be successful. So what I'm going to do now is actually I'm just going to sit back. I'm going to let you guys pay attention to the rest of the video, and leave me any comments. Give me a like if you like the video. Give me a dislike if you dislike it. And if you're going to do that, all that I ask is that you leave a notation as to why you dislike it. And maybe I can work on my delivery here in the future. So again, thanks guys. Oh, one quick plug before I let you go is, I've got my blog up. I'll put that link in the description field. I'm actually writing reviews. I recently had an interview with Max Schaefer. If you're familiar with my YouTube channel, you've probably seen that on here. Check out the website that I'm currently writing for. It's irbgamer.com, and I'll have that link in the description. And I'm actually doing some video reviews for 4logpc.com as well, so check those guys out. Give them some support. They do basic video game stuff, so if you're into other things besides just Call of Duty, certainly check it out. There's a lot of information. We'll be attending PAX East, that's Penny Arcade Expo. It's down in Boston in about a month, and we're going to be uploading a lot of footage about upcoming games. Maybe we'll get a chance to see Homefront, and I can upload some of that. I know some of you are interested. So thanks for tuning in, guys. Like I said, leave me any comments about what you'd like to see, and I'll do my best.
Enemy down. He's down. Get down. Planting Claymore. Changing mag.
Cobra on the way. Mortar coordinates received, firing for effect.
Target neutralized.
Friendly napalm strike on the way. Headquarters online. spy plane is in the air. Headquarters